Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're back here in Drinkfountain today, playing some Dwarf Fortress. Let me pause the game for just a moment to show you what I did a little bit between sessions, just a little bit. I finished roofing everything on this level, and we've put in these lovely little dining areas right here. This is what these are. We're going to make meeting halls. We're not going to make all of these a tavern area or anything. But now we have these extremely unsafe little areas for the dwarves to come enjoy themselves in. Right, this is going to be the tavern and the library. This is going to be another, not a tavern, temple. A temple in the library. This is going to be another tavern area. And I don't know what this is going to be yet. But we are putting in some more hotel rooms here. And we really should get started. Oh, there goes Izum. Alright, Izum's a lost cause. Fired. And replaced with Id the Bone Carver, who is a poet. Isn't that nice? Alright. Let's see. What else are we doing today? Mainly continuing the construction. We're waiting for these merchants to leave. Oh, yeah. And we have to... Oh, and I've sort of figured out some of our food problem. Because of how I have the stockpiles set up, a lot of stuff was just sitting in the kitchen getting rotten. But I believe I have fixed that now. Just wasn't paying attention. We need to finish setting up our displays for our captives when we eventually have captives. And for that matter, we should be building some more cage traps. So these need to be claystone block. And this is the annoying part about building constructions like this, is that we have to include scaffolding. There we are. Okay. So that's going to happen. Our massive pile of furniture, which we will gradually get rid of. Let's chop down these trees. Oh, we have a petition. Is it for a guild? Nope. Maffle Praised Bridges wishes to reside in Drinkfountain for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. Approved. Keep going to the malicious screen. It's not that time yet. We will assign you... What was your name? I have already forgotten. Maffle Libadsazir. Who are you? You're a dwarf. We like dwarves. What kind of performer are you? You're a dabbling lots of things. Adequate speaker, competent reader... Mainly poetry. I think this guy's probably like a halfway decent poetry reader. Okay. Whatever, I'll take it. Mathful. There you are. Oh, and you're a leather worker. Nope, that's not the guy. I probably can't assign you. I'm sorry, we actually don't need you. Raffle. Okay, that's fine. As long as you do the job, I don't really care if you're on the payroll. Okay, this appears to have been done, so let's get walls installed here. Makes sense to me to put the temple and the library next to each other. Something like that. And then, oop, there we are. If I can get a handle on the controls here. I don't know how many of these episodes are not going to be construction episodes. So if you enjoy the construction stuff, good. And if not, too bad, I guess. Because this is what we're doing. Okay. That's all going to happen. Yeah, I like this. This is going to work. I don't have great aesthetic sense. I've mentioned this before. It's probably obvious. So I just kind of put things in places that make me go, yeah, that'll be good enough. I'm pleased with how this turned out. Especially now that it's shielded from the elements. Because it does both rain and snow here. It's raining right now, in fact. It's raining here in Oregon, I believe. Look at all this. That's shell, though, isn't it? Are we making crafts out of the stuff? We really need to get our workshops in order. No, we're not making stuff. Continue making stuff. You too. I don't care if the stockpile's all the way over here. You get back to work. And you don't think you're getting out of this. Milk animal, make cheese, shear animal, spin thread, do it. We'll be able to farm bees again at some point. I feel like the bees are almost inevitable by now. Like, it's just kind of a thing that we end up doing. I'm not complaining about that. I really like bees conceptually. Oh, actually, you know what we can do here? We can get crafty. There we are. There we are. That'll be, you know, good enough, as we do. Per viewer suggestion, we're going to be having some fun with minecarts on this level. In fact, I think I know exactly what that's going to look like. I have never used minecarts before, so this is going to be a fun experiment. That's what I'm going to say anyway. But the temple, I almost said tavern again, is really a more immediate concern. I don't think we need many more rooms than this. Where's Maffle staying? Gotta be down here somewhere, right? No? Okay. Yeah, we're only using 2 of them. So I think we'll put in these slightly bigger rooms here, and then that'll be enough for the time being. There we go. Oh, the merchants are leaving. Lame. Give us more stuff. We need more stuff. We are going to need more chairs. Altar. We can make a rock altar. I forget who our chief deity is, but I can figure that out pretty quickly. Why am I... Meeting area. There we go. Assign temple. It's... Which one of you is it? I mean, I can see who has the most. Is it Zasset Jaw-sieged? Might be the God of Revenge. I'm not sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. No, it's Dag Walk-taxed. That's right. Okay, so we need a statue. And we're going to make the statue out of rock. What do we have? Gabbro? Sure, we'll do Gabbro. Because it's, I don't know, probably slightly nicer than claystone. We can replace this later. And we need to specify an image. We need to... Related to historical figure. Dag Walk-taxed. There we go. That'll go here. Oh, somebody's making a figurine of Zasset Jaw-Sieged, speaking of our deities. Okay. We're going to put in just a bunch of seating in here. Yep, we need more chairs. I thought we might. Make 30 of them for now. No, that's not going to be enough. Make like 50 and make another like 20 wooden tables. Because we're going to need some tables in the library. Bookcase? Bookcase. I think we're just going to ring the wall with bookcases. 15, 30. Okay. So make for me like 50 bookcases to start. And we'll just see how I feel like laying out the room when that's done. Okay. We can also throw some doors over here. Bed. Why are we not using our bags for things? Chest and cabinets. Oh yeah, and then we need chairs and tables. And there they go. We still have a lot of, looks like armor stands and weapon racks that we need to do something with. Tables. I guess I can get started on the tables now. Kind of just like down the middle of the room like this. Something like that. Yep, there we go. We need more tables. This isn't going to be the most attractive library. Oh, hey, are we praying? We're meditating on revenge. Meditating on death. Meditating on fire. Dwarves, I have concerns. No, I mean, look at the world, right? We've got reasons to be meditating on death and revenge. And somebody has vomited again. I'm gonna have to designate somebody as specifically a janitor at this rate. I've been a janitor before. It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite job I've ever had. That honor still goes to my time as a retail manager. Although my current job is, it's a strong contender. I'll say that. Okay. Nope. V. Good, we got some more ropes. We'll keep making do with the ropes for the time being. Oh yeah, I was going to put up some more advertising. Which means that we need to do this everywhere. Well, on all of these anyway. I haven't put any over there yet. Well, this is going to be exciting. We're going to need several of these statues. Oh, good. We're still waiting on the altar. But the statue of Dag is done, and I just realized we can't center that. Yes, we can. I can't count. There we go. I think that's probably enough down the middle there. We got another table for the library. Haven't started on the bookcases yet because we're stuck on tables and chairs. Also, I ordered a lot more barrels made. Hey, there's the altar. Now, altar is offering place. Looks like. Yep. Fabulous. I can't wait to see what image they went with for Deg Walk Text, because sometimes the religious imagery, you're not entirely sure what the dwarves were thinking when they made it. Mainly, it's just deities cursing people to be were creatures or something. Okay. Ah, there we go. We got the statue coming in now. Fantastic. There it is. Let's have a look at it. 50 dwarf bucks. It's not great. Well-designed image of Deg Walk Text. The deity of trade and wealth depicted as a male dwarf. Okay, that's it. It's just the guy. That's fine. Is there any information to be gotten from the altar? There is not. Okay, then. Ooh. Okay. Now, we need some rock statues. And we're actually going to do this twice, because we got a male and a female. Make them out of clay stone for now. And the image, here we go. We want the Drinker of Screaming and the Beard of Beards. And it doesn't tell us which one is which. But I think the Drinker of Screaming is the male. And actually, we're just gonna... Because, like, we can't tell just by looking, can we? Ah, the Beard of Beards. Okay. Great. So I'm just gonna have to, I'm just gonna have to manually check every statue I put up to see if it's the boy dwarf or the girl dwarf. That's fun. That's really fun for me. I'm glad I did that to myself. How we doing up here? Good. Okay. Ooh. Assign location. Scaly bodice. Nope. Okay. And because we've got them, I'm going to put an armor stand and a weapon rack in each of these rooms. There we go. It started raining? It stopped raining? There we go. I mean, you know, it's a temple. It'll help keep them from going crazy, and that's the important thing. Never underestimate the value of a reliable temple in helping you retain your sanity. Okay, we haven't started on the statues yet. Okay, still waiting on that. What should we be doing then? We can start on this tavern area. Now, off the top of my head, I do not know how to... Oh, wait, cage traps. Cage traps. Oop. We've birthed a boy, bringing us to 56 out of 50 dwarves. Also, I feel like we're past the birth threshold that I set, but it's fine. Okay, we got some cages in there. Where else should we set cages? How about over here between these two trees? Enemies come from this direction, so this is where we're going to focus our cage traps for the time being. At least I think all our enemies have come from this direction so far. We might have had some goblins from over here earlier. Maybe, I don't know. It's possible I'm thinking of a different fort. But okay. Machine components. That has some definite promise. Okay. Ah, tracks. There we are. Okay, now, as I said, I have never used these before. So we're going to start with some north tracks. Ah, okay, we got to clear the construction. Fine, then. In that case. How do I want to do this? This could be insane. We're going to start with that. No, hold it. Stop. Everybody stop what you're doing. Something like that. I think if this works how I'm thinking it will, this is going to cause a lot of injuries and be hilarious. Make more chairs. I probably only have one carpenter's shop. Now that I think about it. No, wait, these are all carpenter shops, aren't they? Yeah. No, I was smart enough to build multiples. No idea if this is going to work. Probably not. But we're going to have a great time finding out. What's happening down there? Oh, it's Izum, who is sunk into depression. Did I already build you a casket? No, that's for Aban the Miner. Okay. Hang on a sec. We're just going to manually do this. Casket. Now. Thank you. We're just going to stay ahead of this and keep putting the dead in the main tavern area. There's still some vomit on the floor. Could somebody... The puppies are walking in it. Could we get that taken care of? The dwarves are standing on the squares that are being deconstructed. This is normal. It's not remotely helpful. Oh, look at that! Another baby! Wow, 57 out of 50 dwarves. Stop! Stop having babies. I mean, eventually they have to stop, right? I don't remember what I set the baby limit to. 25%. Okay. So we can have a few more babies before it stops, I guess. One of them is sleeping on a square that needs to be deconstructed. So that is going to be a small problem. Somebody deconstruct the floor underneath that dwarf, please. Wait, what? No, it's one. He's just flashing. That's our tavern keeper. Tedder, get out of the way. Man, you're an authority figure around here. Oh, because there's a wall underneath. I see. There we go. Get out of there. You're still not... You still shouldn't be sleeping there. Okay, track. Track north. Track north need be like this. I think. Build it out of logs. Track. Southeast? Yes, really? Maybe? Track east. Someone watching this right now knows how I should be doing this and is having a problem right now. Something like that. Okay, we're going to see how that comes together. Oh yeah, we have dogs. I'm not going to worry about training more dogs right now. Oh, we need a minecart to test this. Just a wooden minecart, please. There we go. Just one. We're going to start with one. Again, I have never messed with minecarts at all. Let's see, that coffin should be done, or casket rather. There we are. Looks like we've got a few dogs hanging around and need training. We're just going to let them keep hanging out here. Oh, look at that! Look at that! These very Oceanon compliant hangouts are getting use. I love it. That makes me very happy. Chairs. More seats for the congregants, please. Bookcases are happening. What is that? Alt what? Alt C for case. Very annoying to hotkey repeatedly. Something like that. Okay, we've got bookcases? Train tracks. Oi. You know what, as long as we're waiting for the minecart, we might as well... Okay, gotta think about this. This way. There. There. No, I don't want to build it out of pewter. Pewter is a terrible material for train tracks. Are you kidding me? Because everything else I'm doing here works perfectly. I'm probably going to have to research this off camera. But this is what we're starting with. And if these work reasonably well, we're going to make this a step worse. This should be a lot of fun if I can get it to work. Who's just standing in the depot? It's a performer who is drinking. Oh, because we have booze just in there. We need a storage silo or something for all of our goods. We should put that next to the mayor's house. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to chop down a whole bunch more trees. There we go. And right over here, we're going to put a large storage building. Did I accidentally order that built out of stone? Maybe? I don't know. We should do it like this. Actually, there's no reason not to have a bunch of doors on the ground floor of this thing. That'll probably make our lives easier, right? And I would recommend, dwarves, that we do this sooner rather than later. Oh. We actually want stairs here and here. There we go. All right, that's going to take a minute. Got that minecart built yet? We do not. Boy, it's been half an hour on this already. Okay, well, we got to give him time to finish this. Yeah, suspending construction, I know. I just don't want anybody to fall in there and die, because that has a tendency to happen every time the ice thaws. The dwarves yearn for death for some reason. How are we doing on them statues? Those are coming along nicely. All right. Statue here. No? What do you mean? Oh. Crying out loud. How annoying. Okay, there. Actually, I see a wall that we could be building as well. Boy, this is a lot of construction. And it's still not happening as quickly as I would like. Probably because all the logs are out here. But we're not going to change that. Oh, very nice. Continue. There we are, something like that. Maybe, I don't know, put some tables back here for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, oh no, it's the same guy. Okay. So Izum's hanging in there. But that dwarf will eventually be succumbing to sadness and will simply lie down and die. As we've established, the dwarves yearn for death. I guess they think it's a better alternative to doing whatever it is I'm having them do here. They probably don't fully understand my motivations. All they know is that I keep making them build things above ground. Part of this is made out of rock. Well, now you have more work to do. Lucky you! Look at you being all employable. Once we get all the interior structures up, or at least a lot of them, we'll start improving the walls. Because I don't remember if wooden fortifications burn in, like, dragon attacks, for example. But I would prefer it just not be a problem. Fortunately, all of our assailants so far have been intelligent undead that have been relatively easy to kill. Sorry, what was that last thing? Oh, a cat has adopted our chief medical dwarf. Speaking of cats. Geld. Oh, that's a KV boar. That doesn't matter. If the KVs become a problem, we done something wrong. Okay, good. Nobody's gone in that yet. What are you doing? You're listening to a story? Who's telling a story? This guy over here? Go sit closer. Cog, who is also one of our performers. Cog Peace Trumpets, the Coal of Bristling. That's a weird name. And I'm happy to see that we are putting not only cups, but musical instruments in the chests here. That pleases me. We're just going to do one thing of tables here because, well, it doesn't make a difference, right? The dwarves are going to spend all their time in the library anyway. That's been my experience. Bunch of nerds. No, I don't know what's going to go in here yet. Stop doing that. You're so close. You're almost done. I suppose we'll start with a furniture stockpile and work our way along. I guess we should put heavier things on lower floors. Maybe. I don't know. There's no such thing as a freight elevator that I'm willing to build. Okay, good. We're finally getting those put up. Which means that we'll be able to get some statues in place very soon. Good, that's ready. We just need some captives to put on these exposed platforms. Okay. Ooh, and some of these are very nice looking statues, which will be smashed immediately to pieces when we receive a siege with building destroyers in it. I made too many of them. It's fine. I'm sure that we can find a place for them. We will need more. Yeah, see now, if you'd stopped me from telling you to do the wrong thing in the first place, we wouldn't be here right now. Put furniture in here. But keep it off the stairs, guys. I'm not concerned about blocking the doorways. The dwarves do not need a fire exit. Once, quite some time ago, when playing this game, I received a dragon attack, a fire-breathing dragon, at one of my settlements. And the dragon was throwing fireballs, and this one ranger walked out to meet it. And I was wondering why it kept spewing fire at her, and she just kept not being hurt. And eventually, I checked the combat log and realized that what was happening is she was holding her baby in her offhand and was using the baby as a shield to deflect the fireballs. That happened. I love this game. In her other hand, I think she was holding a crossbow and a shield simultaneously. That sounds right. Yep. Domas has become the mayor. Domas better be happy. Look at this thing. Look at this. This is a nice house. Doesn't have a basement yet, but it's a nice house. I feel like there are some things in here that aren't actually furniture. Right, the game counts bags as furniture. Okay. And apparently mechanisms. And buckets. That's fantastic. Still not quite done with them barrels yet. I'll put some across there. Oh, winter is upon us. What do you think, gang? Are we going to get goblin merchants this year? Maybe this will finally be the year, huh? The year that one of the goblin civilizations decides, hey, these dwarves aren't so bad. Let's open up relations. No, my guess is they're going to come stomping over here trying to murder us again. And we will be obliged to capture them in cages, use some of them as advertising, and put the rest to death. Okay, let's try this again, why don't we? So hey, something I noticed while I was fidgeting with this. Notice our entrance here, how it's all wonderful and secure aside from this steel pick blocking open a door. If we go up one sea level, maybe some of you already noticed this, there's a giant gaping hole in our wall. So what we're going to do is build ourselves a little scaffold and wall that up real quick. That's what we're going to do. Do we have that minecart yet? We do have that minecart. Okay. Now, how do I use this thing? Hang on. I'm going to look into that real quick. One moment. Okay. I think maybe I have this figured out. If we go into hauling here, we have a route. It goes this way, clockwise, or anti-clockwise for my British viewers. And I believe I have this set up so that at each stop, the dwarf just rides the minecart and gives it a push if need be. There we go. Place track vehicle. Somebody is trying to haul the minecart up there. We're going to see how this goes. And we're getting in, and we're going around in circles. Oh, fantastic. And then pretty quickly that loses momentum and stops, at which point he puts it back on the track. Okay, I'm satisfied with that for the time being. Oh, and there goes somebody else riding it. They enjoy that. Okay, so we're going to need more chairs and tables for this. So then, new route. Okay, route 2. New stop. New stop. Nope, I'm doing this incorrectly. Remove. Yes. Here we go. Here's the stop. This one I want going in the other direction. All right. So we're going to define this stop. We're going to remove all these. Add new. I want this to go south. I want them to ride it. And I want them to do it always. There we go. Stop 2. This one goes east. I want them to ride it, and I want them to do it all the time. Stop 3. Yeah, north is good. Ride it. Always. Fantastic. And then stop 4 goes west. They ride it, and they do it all the time. All right, we're going to need some more wooden minecarts. Like 10, because I don't know how many we're going to need ultimately. And it looks like they're just going to do that for fun, kind of all the time. And then in here, okay, is where the tables and chairs go. Isn't that special? So then these dwarves, you see, can enjoy a nice plump helmet wine or a dog liver roast, while other dwarves in minecarts careen in circles around them. How's this thing going? I really want to get this done before we die. I'm very concerned about us dying. How did I miss that? That's really weird. I must have deconstructed something accidentally when I was building before. Oh, here. Can we finish installing bookcases over here? This isn't the most aesthetic library I've ever built, but it's fine. No. K, M, L, A-L. The Mountainous Mansion is the name of our library, and the Ally of Fellowship is the temple. That's wonderful. I enjoy that. Okay. Check that out. We done good. This is completely ridiculous, and I'm happy we're doing it. Alright. Cool. So the question is, what now? Well, some other construction that we can be doing immediately is the next level of this. We need to stockpile weapons and armor for sure. For no other reason than to get that pickaxe out of the way. You know, well, what we could do to help with that is mine a little bit more. Hopefully one of the miners will pick that up and remove it from the doorway. But I'm not counting on it. Yeah, we need to get rid of all this stuff in the depot. Where are you going? Oh, right, because we have shell and bone kind of all over the place in here. Okay. Just kind of scanning the map real quick. What do we got on the map right now? Capybaras. Don't care about those. Not interested. Ah, fantastic. Let's finish what we're doing now before we start another project. Oh, this is ridiculous. Can I designate this whole thing? Yes, good. Okay. This is an inn/tavern. The Mushroom of Iron. I'm happy with that. And then in the Mushroom of Iron, we need a tavern keeper. Is there any reason the mayor shouldn't be our tavern keeper? I mean, that makes sense to me. Mebzith the Performer. We'll just do a couple for right now. There we go. And while we're at it, let's begin laying the rest of the tracks that we're going to want in here. I'm having a really hard time seeing what I'm doing. I don't think I made that wide enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to there. Beautiful. I'm happy I went with this kind of design. This is horrible and should cause many injuries. Oh, and we're not done yet. We're going to have these 4, and then there's going to be another one around the outside. It's going to be great. Yeah, and the dwarves will just ride that. And the thing is, they really seem to enjoy it. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? We need to finish getting these statues put up so that we can take down the staircases, because as long as the stairs are up, the statues are vulnerable to being toppled. We should put some statues like here. And we can put the female ones over there. We should just put statues around. The dwarves love statues. Here, we'll put them in opposite corners here. I think it's very charming that the dwarves are content to just ride the minecart in circles. Oh, nice. Okay. So then, here needs one of these assigned. This is absurd. Okay. let's see. I want this going... like this. I gotta be quiet for a moment because I have to concentrate on this. So I don't confuse myself. No, I think I got these going in the wrong directions. Yep, okay. Yeah, I got these flipped. I need to make sure that this is mirroring the other side there. That goes like that. So I need the northbound tracks here. Eastbound tracks here. I'm not sure how much difference this makes, aside from visually. But it makes me feel good. And really, that's what counts the most. And we suspended construction, presumably because of that duck lingering near the tracks. One should never do heavy construction with ducks nearby. Oh, yes. Oh, they're enjoying it. Oh, they love the minecarts. This was a great idea. Watch this become the only tavern they use. What do you mean unable to complete? Heck are you talking about? You just gotta put the thing in the place. Go, do. Succeed. Thank you. Is this ready yet? Cool. Wall that. Wall that immediately. Thank you. Please, I don't want to die. Like this. Okay. And then these need to be north tracks. These need to be west tracks. And these need to be south tracks? Yes. I don't know. I probably screwed something up here, but I'm not inclined to worry about it at this exact moment. I think this is fine. I think whatever happens... Nope. I think whatever happens is going to be perfect, and we're all going to love it. That's what I think. Also, I think we probably need to chop down some more trees. I don't know why I think that, but it is something that I think. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch me set up the remaining routes here. Okay, this is done. Oh boy, it's just a lot of construction. I think that's where we're going to call it for today. We've done something interesting. We've averted disaster, which is always a worthwhile endeavor. And then we'll get done. We'll get started tearing this down. We'll also tear down these because we don't need them no more. And I don't want trolls or whatever climbing up there and smashing our perfectly good statues. There we go. As you were. Okay then. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. That pickaxe still has not been moved. And thanks as always to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress. That's every Monday. Horror content on Saturdays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out. If you have some Dwarf Fortress on your channel that you think I need to see, let me know so I can see it. If you've got some suggestions for what we should do with the tavern, or just anything you'd like to see here on the channel, let me know, and I will consider it. I will even take bad ideas. I'm going to finish laying out this new tavern area. And until next time, Birdman out.